Hello, welcome to the second episode of DaftCraft. Today you join me outside the wonderful hut that we built last episode with its lovely enchanting room on top, and I believe we have a visitor this morning. Hello, Cosmin, you're looking particularly handsome this morning, yes, with your spanking new diamond armor and elytra. You look like a Minecraft pro. I feel like a Minecraft noob with this. Anyway, today's episode is going to entail with a lot of projects, the main one being we're going to start on the base. But I have another project in the back of my mind which might add to this project. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so to just start off today, Cosmin would like to take me to his base because I believe he's got something exciting to show me. He's the only person so far that's got a nether portal hooked up to with his nether tunnel, so I believe it's something to do with that. But this is going to be quite impressive whatever he's done, because he was working so hard yesterday. He's done quite a lot more than anybody else on the whole world, so I'm quite excited to see this, I must say. Okay, made it to Cosmin's base now. He's got a ton of firework rockets. Wow, lucky bloke, and he's got a lot of snow as well. We're going to form an alliance about firework rockets soon. Oh, he's given me some. Thanks very much, bro. He's given me a stack, so that's very handy. So yes, anyway, today he wants to take me through his nether portal. But first I believe he wants to show me the village that he's got. But I'm not going to go through that. We'll just go through the nether portal first. So going into his nether portal, through the nether tunnel. Oh, this way. He's set up, oh, a minecart system. Very nice. Does it take us all the way to the nether hub? I hope it does, because this is going to be great. I must say he's done a lot of work with this. I'm really quite impressed with what he's done. Right, let's get moving. Okay, having made it to the other end of Cosmin's nether tunnel, we're just climbing up these ladders. I believe this is where the portal to the shopping district is. And for those of you who don't know, because I haven't explained it, we've got a massive mushroom island biome in this world, and we're going to make lots of shops. I believe Cosmin is the only one who's built something so far in the shopping district, because neither me nor Josh have had the time working on our bases. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. He says he's priced how much plots cost as well. So I want to see how much it is in case I open my own shop. So let's have a look. 10 by 10, 1 diamond block. 8 by 8, 2 iron blocks. 6 by 6, 6 redstone blocks. These are quite expensive. Goodness me. And he's the only person that's paid for a plot because he built an elytra shop because he's so rich. I mean, that's good of him. I'm now going to use his anvils that he's put in his elytra shop to enchant my elytra because he's got some good books. Okay, so he gave me a mending book, which is very kind of him. I suppose I could just, for the extra level, just give it a name. I'm incredibly grateful to him if he's watching. Thank you for the mending book. I really needed that. So yes, now hopefully my elytra won't break instantaneously. I probably should put unbreaking on them as well. Anyway, I want to head back to my base now because I've got a couple of things I need to work on. Okay, back to my base now. I want to start my base today, and I need a ton of concrete. So I need to do a lot of sand and gravel mining. I'm going to start with sand because there's a beach just over there. So I think it would be fun to do it in the form of a time lapse. Okay, so in today's time lapse, I was recording this, and Josh messaged me saying he wants me to come over to his base, and he's actually got a ton of gravel, which I don't have, which would be good for concrete. So using that knowledge, I decided to pop over to his base as soon as I'd mined out all this sand. So there's now a gaping crater on a beach just opposite my base, but that's okay. So straight after this has been recorded, I just popped over to Josh's island, which is quite near the shopping district incidentally, so very far from me and Cosmin, to have a look to see what he'd been doing. Okay, so just coming over to Josh's island now. I think that's it there. Apparently he's done quite a lot of work, and I want to see this. Oh, this looks interesting. I think he's gone underground. Hello, sir. How are you? Right, I believe you've got to show me this. Let's have a look. This is, oh wow, this is quite impressive. I see you've built lots of walls here with the rustic style, an enchanting room with no enchanting table. Okay, after going over briefly what Josh had in his base, he gave me some gravel, which is very much appreciated. And we're now back at my base because I want to craft a ton of concrete powder to make into what's going to be the start of my base. So it would appear that I don't have enough white dye Okay. I might need to drop over to Cosmin's base and kill a ton of skeletons for bones. Okay, just briefly popping over to his base because he's got a lot of strays wandering around his ice spikes biome, so I imagine there'll be a lot of skeleton killing because they drop bones, and I can get a ton of bone meal which can turn into white dye. So that'll be good to dye all of my white concrete. Oh dear, that's not good. Right, disconnected from the server. I want to get back in immediately because I had my shulker box out there for a second. I'm wondering if it might have despawned. That wouldn't be good if it's happening. Oh, here we go. Oh, please, please, please be there. Yes, yes, okay, my shulker box is still there. Right, now with all this bone meal, I want to head back to my base immediately to get this crafted into dye and then into concrete. And then possibly start working on actually building the base underwater. This is exciting. Okay, so with the ton of concrete I had in my hand, I thought it'd be fun to do this in a time lapse again because it's underwater and I need to take a lot of breath, so it'd be quite a slow process. So a few interesting things happened while I was doing this. I died once to a drowned, but I don't think I caught that on camera. And a really, really bad thing happened with the server. It completely crashed. And we didn't know what to do. I couldn't get back in. I was really concerned that all my concrete had disappeared from me. And when we did eventually get back in, I did still have all my concrete, but the stuff that I had placed already was gone. So I had to replace that, which was really annoying. But I did manage to get lots of concrete back. So in a way, it was sort of a positive that I didn't lose much, but I did lose a bit, so it was quite frustrating. But I had a ton of fun putting down all this base, so I want to talk about what I'm planning for my base. So I'm going for an underwater style of a sort of spherical shape underwater. And when I built this, I realised it's a bit close to the surface, so I might have to destroy it and move it down a bit, which is annoying. But I went for this. I'm going for a spherical style and a sort of industrial colour palette, so yellows, blacks, whites, and I want there to be windows on all sides of these spheres, so we can see the beautiful coral reef environment around us. I also have plans to do multiple of these spheres linked up by little tunnels underwater. And I should point out that the whole base is going to be full of water, so I don't have to get a hold of a ton of sponges. So the whole base is going to be full of water, and I'm going to use a conduit. I mean, that does mean I need to get a hold of a conduit, which is quite difficult, and I need to get a ton of prismarine. But well, that will be the case of another episode. So at some point I'll get a hold of a conduit and we'll have the starters of the many orbs that are going to be underwater into this sort of base fashion. I also want a big room above the surface for a storage system that's going to be automated, which sorts all of my items out, because I'm going to have a few farms, and today's episode I start on the very first of the farms. It's quite exciting. I'm starting a creeper farm. So let's get straight into that now. Okay, so I'm underground here in my little cave because Cosmin has just opened a rocket shop, and he is very limited on his rockets. So to help him out with that, I've decided to build a creeper farm. I'm going to build a creeper gunpowder farm, and I need... because I really want to get a hold of a ton of rockets as well, because I don't want to have to pay him his expensive prices just to get his own rockets. So for this project, I've looked up a tutorial on how to build a creeper farm, and I need a ton of building blocks. I need 27 stacks of one building block, and cobblestone seemed pretty readily available. Okay, so I've just come back to my base after digging this pit to find that I can't get back out again, because there's 3 pillagers on the prowl, and every time I open the door they just shoot hundreds of arrows at me. I've already lost like 6 hearts of health. I don't know what to do. Every time I open the door another arrow gets shot. I think I'm gonna have to message Cosmin and get him to come round, because I think he's the only one that's got a bow and arrow now. Yeah, oh, maybe I could get... Nah, I'm not doing this. Okay, so he's just showed up. I'm not a wimp. You can do it. You've got the fancy bow and arrow. You do your thing. Please kill them. They're just gonna... I really don't want the bad omen effect, because I visit villages quite a lot, as you know. So, come on. Okay, you've got the bad omen effect now. Don't go to your village anytime soon. Come on. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Right, you are a lifesaver. Thank you very much. By the way, do you want to help me dig a ginormous pit? Okay, so I'm just coming back down into my pit to carry on digging, and I believe in a few minutes time Cosmine's gonna get up his live stream and is gonna start recording, and we're gonna dig this together. I just want to get rid of this block of sand because I need my inventory to be clear. Oh dear. Okay, so after killing that Enderman you saw in the last clip, I carried on digging, and Cosmine set up his live stream and came down and helped digging with me, and we dug loads. Like this clip is sped up, I believe 8 times. We dug so much. In the end, his inventory was almost full of cobblestone as well, and we found a couple of ores, which was a real advantage. So we were really pleased with how this came out, and I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to building this creeper farm. Hopefully in the next episode it gets set up, and I'll have a ton of gunpowder because I'm super excited about it. Really looking forward to it. Okay, having dug out a gigantic pit, we've only got to Y coordinate 36, and something bad's happened. My pickaxes are broken. Oh, but Cosmine just said in the chat that he's going to get me a new pickaxe. An iron pick with fortune 3 in mending? That is very kind of him. Wow. That's really kind. I don't have either of those enchantments on any of my tools. That is very good. I'm very pleased with that. I hope he comes back soon because I want to get back into digging now with that amazing pickaxe. There it is, look at that. That is genuinely really sweet of him. Thank you very much to Cosmine for giving me such an amazing pickaxe for just mining out cobblestone. I mean, my inventory is almost full as well, so I mean, this is amazing. We're getting so close to the end. I can't wait to see what this pit's going to look like when it's finished. Okay, so my inventory filled up. My inventory is full. What do we do now? I've got all the cobblestone we need, but we haven't finished out mining our lovely pit. Oh, Cosmine's just too nice. He's just given me a full empty shulker box to store all of my cobblestone in. This is too much. Wow, look at this place. This looks amazing now. I'm really pleased with the aerial view of this. For 2 hours work, that is not half bad with just stone pickaxes. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode today. Thank you very much for watching. As you can see in the corner, I got the bad omen effect in the end, which is not good. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy seeing me start my base and building a ginormous pit. Look forward to seeing you in episode 3. Goodbye.